seria para machucar. Foi o que eu fiz. Achei que eu fosse.
She's got a bad tendency of dropping her hands when she's setting up her kicks. Big left hand. That's a nice right hand too. She's getting eaten up. It's not going to go that far. She doesn't start firing back. Juliana's just landing heavy strides.
And right now the Warhorse can't get off the cage.
Oh, she's in transition. Hurt to the body at the end. Velasquez looking for the finish. It is all over.
Juliana Velasquez sent most dangerous warning to undefeated Dakota Ditcheva. She didn't sugarcoat it. She said Dakota hasn't been tested against real killers, and that message sent the MMA world into full meltdown. Today we break down the threat, why Velasquez could be the perfect nightmare matchup for Dakota, and what would happen if these two finally collided in the cage.
There's the kick. You see, look at the left hand, straight down the fight. Right hand lands to the body. To the body.
It's the right clip uppercut. Let's see that one there. That was the. Velasquez looking good. Yeah, you see it again now. Did you get the world title now again? Lehman Lee. Yeah, but it's the kind of clip hook. It's kind of an uppercut. I don't know.
Juliana Velasquez, a former Bellator Flyweight World Champion, who's carved out a fearsome resume, 14 wins, 4 losses. She's a complete mixed martial artist, crisp striking heavy wrestling, and the kind of fight IQ that wins decisions and championships. Since joining the PFL, she's only sharpened that game. Hard pressure, great positional control, and the patience to finish when the moment opens.
There's the kick. You see, look at the left hand, straight down the fight. Right hand lands to the body. To the body.
It's the right clip uppercut. Let's see that one there. That was the. Velasquez looking good. Yeah, you see it again now. Did you get the world title now again? Lehman Lee. Yeah, but it's the kind of clip hook. It's kind of an uppercut. I don't know.
In April 2024, Juliana publicly called Dakota one of the tougher names in the PFL, but she also made this clear. Dakota still needs to be tested against the very best, and Juliana offered herself as that test. Paraphrasing the line that sent fans wild, "You can't compete with me, I'll end your streak." That's not bravado. That's the kind of statement champions make when they 100% believe they have the tools to back it up.
She's got a bad tendency of dropping her hands when she's setting up her kicks. Big left hand. That's a nice right hand too. She's getting eaten up. It's not going to go that far. She doesn't start firing back. Juliana's just landing heavy strides.
And right now the Warhorse can't get off the cage.
Oh, she's in transition. Hurt to the body at the end. Velasquez looking for the finish. It is all over.
Yeah, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it. The end of the fight.
With a club and a right hand.
Another one. Big one. Dakota Ditcheva right now.
The power.
Nice. That'll do it. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. All in the boxes. 4 body shots. This one
These are brutal.
Oh, nasty combination. And the body work, and that'll do it. Dakota Ditcheva.
That she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. On the right hand.
In trouble.
And that doesn't. First round.
Styles make fights. Juliana is the textbook counter to Dakota's strengths. Dakota is a precision striker, Muay Thai knees, clinch control, and knockout timing. Juliana, she's a multidimensional problem, heavy takedowns, top pressure, and relentless pace. If Juliana gets this to the mat, she turns strikes into bruises and the rounds into a slow grind, round-by-round scenario. Round 1. Juliana tests distance times, a takedown attempt. Dakota fires fast, keeps Juliana honest. Round 2 to 3. If takedowns land, Juliana grinds top position, elbows control, saps the gas. Round 4 to 5. Juliana's cardio and control favor. A decision or late finish, Dakota must keep it standing and explosive to survive. This matters for 3 reasons: legacy, style, and platform. Dakota is the face of PFL's next generation. Juliana has the resume and experience to make that face crack. A Juliana win isn't just a loss on Dakota's record, it's a stylistic blueprint for how to neutralize her. And if this happens in the PFL or as a cross-promo super fight, it reshapes the women's flyweight pecking order instantly. Dakota isn't helpless. Her escape plan is simple: keep it vertical, use footwork, and punish Juliana's entries. Small things matter: angle changes, feints, and clinch defense. If Dakota can force Juliana to fight on the outside, she's the one who turns volume into KO opportunities.
Come on in. We're ready.
Powers. Powers.
Fans are split. Some think Juliana's wrestling is the perfect antidote. Others believe Dakota's sheer power and timing will end Juliana's advances before they start. Analysts point to the Ekaterina win as proof Juliana can beat high-level grapplers, but they also say she'll need perfect timing and cardio to control Dakota's pace. Juliana Velasquez just made the boldest move. She called the shot, and she didn't whisper. She dared the PFL's Golden Girl to prove her toughness under the harshest test. If this fight happens, it's not just a match. It's a statement about the future of women's flyweight. Juliana wants the crown. Dakota wants to keep it. Who walks away as queen? You decide. Subscribe for the full breakdown when, if it's announced. Drop your prediction below.
Really impressed with the ground attack.
Nice, beautiful.
Of Miller trying to get this armbar. Hollowell in deep.
Nice.
There it is. Gone. The killer Juliana Miller via submission in round number.
But look at Dakota Ditcheva. She is a scary striker.
Juliana Killer Miller just dropped a terrifying message aimed straight at PFL's Golden Girl. She's a scary striker, but I'm a killer. I'll break Dakota's striking power. I'll end this monster's career. Tonight we unpack that threat, the matchup, and why this could be the most dangerous call-out Dakota's ever heard.
This could be it.
Walker covering up, trying to turn.
Be it.
Miller's got her in a world of trouble, and that's it. Juliana Miller is the ultimate.
Juliana Killer Miller, a name rising fast for a reason. She fights aggressive, heavy on pressure, and finishes when opponents open up. She's comfortable in the pocket, she's got heavy hands, and she doesn't back down. When someone calls themselves a killer, they mean it. They hunt. If Juliana truly believes she can break Dakota, it's because she sees a path. Force Dakota off rhythm, make her overcommit, and punish. We'll show you exactly how.
But there, Valentina needs to square up and close. For the sake of fighter safety, that.
And then there's Dakota Ditcheva, the PFL Golden Girl, 15-0 Muay Thai pedigree, 5'8" with a 70 reach, massive for a flyweight, power, early explosions, and increasingly strong ground game. She's the total package, and the reason PFL built a whole division around her. Calling Dakota a monster isn't hype, it's earned. Why does Juliana's sentence hit different? Because it's not bravado, it's surgical. She didn't say I'll beat her. She said she'll break Dakota's power and end her career. That implies a plan. Target the mechanics that create Dakota's power, footwork base, and timing, and remove them. Make no mistake, this is career risk talk. It claws at reputation and marketability. In MMA, a single devastating loss can change everything. Here's the method. Juliana hinted at a 4-part plan, 1 pressure and angles. Juliana must remove the jab rhythm and force Dakota to fire off the back foot. Constant forward pressure collapses space and makes timing chaotic too. Leg and base disruption target the lead leg and stance with low kicks and oblique entries to reduce torque. Dakota's power comes from her base chop the power 3, exploit overcommitments. When Dakota explodes early, she can overreach. That's when precise counters and clinch traps win rounds. Juliana needs to bait and punish 4 mental game and hate, call out the monster label, make it personal, force Dakota into emotion-driven mistakes. Fighters who lose their head swing wild and wild swings get cleaned up. If Juliana executes those 4 steps, she doesn't need a single thunderous KO. She needs to dismantle round after round until the ref or doctor stops it or Dakota's corner pulls the plug. Dangerous? Yes. Automatic? Number. Dakota's got size, power, and a developing ground game. If Juliana neglects takedown defense or ignores scrambles, Dakota could make it a different fight. Also, styles make fights. If Dakota keeps the fight long enough, her cardio and reach favor her. This matchup is high risk, high reward for both. That's why fans are already split. Here are the 3 most likely scripts if this fight gets made. A. Killer's methodical shutdown. Juliana pressures, chops the base, counters the overcommit, and Dakota loses power. Decision or late TKO. Hype crushed, Juliana rises. B. Dakota explodes early. Dakota's first round fury lands heavy. Juliana gets caught by a clean bomb and it's over in 1. Shock upset. Juliana's call out backfires. C. Ugly clinch scrap controversy. The fight turns scrappy. A controversial stoppage or doctor call ends it. Public opinion splits. Both fighters survive. Narrative lingers. All 3 sell. All 3 rewrite careers. If Juliana actually ends Dakota's aura, PFL suffers a massive PR problem. Losing a marquee star is brutal. If Dakota wins, her ironclad legend grows. Either outcome is huge for paydays, sponsorships, and promotional leverage. Juliana Killer Miller just sent a terrifying warning. I'll kill the Dakota hype and end her career. It's a criminally bold claim, but in MMA, boldness sells fights. Who wins this? Team Killer or Team Ditcheva? Drop your pick below, smash the like if you want this booked, and subscribe because if this fight happens, we'll be on every second of it.
Your headline, I think that'd be amazing. I think when Dakota's healthy, I would love a chance to be able to fight Dakota.
One of the dream fights I want to see is White House, myself and Dakota. And that's a huge bucket list item to be able to do, like fight in front of the president in the White House. Like who wouldn't want to do that? And I think that Dakota and I both have the skills and the excitement to bring it, to showcase everything everybody wants to see and make that the fight people see.
She could start asserting some dominance on this round, in my opinion. Oh,
Bishop's in bad trouble. Here come the headlessness. And Liz Carmouche pounds out a world tournament victory.
Liz Carmouche just dropped a fucking bombshell at PFL World Tournament 9. Fresh off her brutal TKO win, the 41-year-old veteran grabbed the mic and called out none other than Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated golden girl of the PFL. And she didn't stop there. Carmouche demanded the PFL open a brand new women's bantamweight division just so she can headline a super fight against Dakota at 135 pounds. This is massive. A 41-year-old legend calling out the undefeated PFL star who everyone thinks is the future of women's MMA. First, let's break down what happened inside that cage. Carmouche went to war with Gina Bishop, and while the early rounds weren't easy, Bishop nearly tapped her with multiple submissions. Liz dug deep and did what legends do. She cracked Bishop with a vicious counter left hook in round 3, dropped her like a stone, and finished with ground and pound. That finish not only gave Carmouche the 2025 PFL Women's Flyweight Tournament title, but also a fat $500,000 prize check. And here's the crazy part. Liz is now on a 3-fight win streak, 12-1 since leaving the UFC, and still adding belts to her resume at 41 years old. But it wasn't the knockout that shook the MMA world, it was the call-out. Liz said straight up she wants the PFL to open a bantamweight division at 135 pounds. And who does she want as her first fight? Dakota fucking Ditcheva. Think about this. Carmouche is a former UFC title challenger, the last ever Bellator Flyweight Champion, and now a PFL tournament winner. She's already fought the best of her generation, but instead of coasting, She's coming for the next big thing, Dakota. This is pure chaos because Dakota is undefeated, 12-0, and being hyped as the PFL's version of Valentina Shevchenko. Here's where the controversy kicks in. On